बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। आज की बुक रिव्यू में एक और इंग्लिश ग्रामर बुक जो कि हाईली रिकमेंड की जाती है CSS PMS के लिए या किसी भी कम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम के लिए या फिर इंग्लिश ग्रामर की लर्निंग के लिए या इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज लर्निंग के लिए और उसके अलावा कोई भी एग्ज़ाम इंग्लिश की तैयारी के लिए ये बुक बहुत बेनिफिशियल है। और ये कलरफुल बुक है। पहले ये PDF में कलरफुल अवेलेबल नहीं थी, लेकिन अब मिल जाती है PDF में भी। अच्छा जी, तो शुरू करते हैं इंग्लिश ग्रामर। ये हाई स्कूल ग्रामर के नाम से बुक है और रेन एंड मार्टन की लिखी हुई है, बड़ी मशहूर बुक है जी। चैप्टर 1 इसका है जी सेंटेंसेस। व्हेन वी स्पीक और राइट वी यूज़ वर्ड्स। वी जनरली यूज़ दीज वर्ड्स इन ग्रुप एज लिटिल जैक, होमर, set in a corner. A group of words like this which makes complete sense is called a sentence. Kinds of sentences. Sentences key types. Sentences are of four kinds. Those which make statements or assertions as Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Those which ask questions as where do you live. Those which express commands, requests or entreaties as be quiet, have mercy upon us. Those which express strong feelings as how good the night is, what a shame, exclamatory sentence. A sentence that makes a statement or assertion is called a declarative or assertive sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called interrogative sentence. A sentence that expresses a command or entreaty is called an imperative sentence. A sentence that expresses strong feelings is called an exclamatory sentence. Subject and predicate. When we make a sentence, we name some person or thing and say something about that person or thing. In other words, we must have a subject to speak about and we must say or predicate something about that subject. Hence, every sentence has two parts. The part which names the person or thing we are speaking about, this is called the subject of a sentence. The part there which tells something about the subject, this is called the predicate of the sentence. The subject of sentence usually come first, but occasionally it is put after the predicate. As here comes the bus. Sweet are the uses of adversity. In imperative sentences, the subject is left out as sit down. Here the subject you is understood. Thank him. Here too the subject you is understood. अच्छा जी, illustrations मैं नहीं कर रही हूँ इसकी. Chapter 3, the phrase and the clause. Examine the group of words in a corner. It makes sense but not complete sense. Such a group of words which makes sense but not complete sense is called a phrase. In the following sentences, the group of words involved are phrases. The sun rises in the east. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. There come a giant to my door. Examine the group of words involved in the following sentences. He has a chain of gold. Of gold जो है वो phrase है. Chapter 4, parts of speech. Words are divided into different kinds or classes called parts of speech according to their use. That is according to the work they do in a sentence. The parts of speech are 8 in numbers: noun, pronoun, verb, conjunction, adjective, verb, preposition, interjection. A noun is a word used as the name of a person, place or thing, as Akbar was a great king. अकबर भी नाउन है और किंग भी नाउन है. An adjective is a word used to add something to the meaning of a noun, as he is a brave boy. Brave जो है वो adjective है. A pronoun is a word used instead of noun, as John is absent because he is ill. He जो है वो pronoun है. A verb is a word used to express an action, event or state, as the girl wrote a letter to her cousin. Wrote जो है वो verb है. An adverb is a word used to add something to meaning of a adjective or another adverb, as he worked the sun quickly. Quickly जो है वो adverb है. A preposition is a word used with a noun or a pronoun to show how the person or thing denoted by the noun or pronoun stands in relation to something else, as there is a cow in the garden. In जो है वो preposition है of under वगैरह. A conjunction is a word used to join words or sentences, as Rama and Harry are cousins. And जो है वो conjunction है. An interjection is a word which expresses some sudden feelings, as hurrah, we have won the game, alas, she is dead. Some modern grammar includes determiners among the parts of speech. Determiners are words like a, and, the, this, that, these, those, every, each, some, any, my, his, one, two, etc. वगैरह. As words are divided into different classes according to the work they do in sentence, it is clear that we cannot say to which part of speech a word belongs unless we see it used in a sentence. They arrived soon after adverb. They arrived after us preposition. They arrived, we had left conjunction. From the above examples, we see that the same word can be used as a different parts of speech. अच्छा जी, next है the noun or kinds of noun. A noun is a word that's used in the name of person, place or things. The word thing is used to mean anything that we can think of. Look at the following sentences. Ashoka was a wise king. The noun Ashoka refers to a particular king, but the noun king might be applied to any other king as well as to Ashoka. We call Ashoka a proper noun and king a common noun. Similarly, Sita is a proper noun while girl is common noun. Common noun is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. Common here means shared by all. A proper noun is the name of some particular person or place. Proper means one's own. Hence, a proper name is a person's own name. A collective noun is the name of number or collection of persons or things taken together and spoken of as one whole, as crowd, mob, team, flock, etc. An abstract noun is usually the name of a quality, action, or state considered apart from the object to which it belongs, as quality, goodness, kindness, witness, darkness, hardness, or action, laughter, theft, movement, etc. State, childhood, boyhood, youth, slavery, etc. Abstract nouns are formed from adjectives as kindness from kind, honesty from honest, from verbs as obedience from obey, growth from grow, or from common nouns as childhood from child, slavery from slave. Another classification of noun is whether they are countable or uncountable. Countable nouns are the names of objects, people, etc. that we can count, e.g. book, pen, apple, etc. Uncountable nouns or uncountables are the names of things that we cannot count, like milk, oil, sugar, gold, honesty, etc. अच्छा जी, next है noun gender. You know that living beings are of either male or the female sex. Now compare the words in the following pairs: boy, girl, lion, lioness, hero, heroine, cock sparrow, hen sparrow. The first word of each pair is the name of male animal. The second is female animal. A noun that denotes a male animal is said to be the of masculine gender. A noun that denotes a female animal is said to be the feminine gender. A noun that denotes either a male or female is said to be of common gender. A noun denotes that things is neither male nor female. Thing without life is said to be of neuter gender. Objects without life are often personified, that is, spoken as if they were living beings. We then regard them as males or females. Masculine gender is often applied to objects remarkable for strength and violence, as the sun, summer, winter, time, death, etc. Ways of forming the feminine of nouns. There are three ways of forming the feminine nouns by using an entirely different words, as bachelor, maid, spinster, boy, girl, brother, sister, etc. Masculine, feminine, hart, row, horse, mare. By adding a syllable e double s I n I t r I x A, etc. Author, authoress, baron, baroness, mayor, mayoress, patron, patroness, etc. In the following, ESS is added after dropping the vowel of the masculine ending. Actor, actress, beneficiary, benefactor, benefactress, conductor, conductress. The suffix ESS is the commonest suffix used to form feminine nouns from the masculine and is the only one which we know use in forming a new feminine noun. Hero, heroine, testator, testatrix, case, caserina, sultan, sultana, etc. By placing a word before or after as masculine, feminine, grandfather, grandmother, milkman, milkwoman. The noun number. Notice a change from the second word of each pair. Tree, trees, box, boxes, ox, oxen, man, man. The first word of each pair denotes one thing. The second word of each pair denotes more than one. A noun that denotes one person or thing is said to be in the singular number as boy, girl, cow, bird, etc. A noun that denotes more than one person or thing is said to be in the plural number as boys, girls, cows, birds, trees, books, etc. How plurals are formed. The plural of nouns is generally formed by adding s to the singular boy, boys, pen, pens. But the names ending in s, sh, ch, soft, or x from the plural by adding es to the singular as class, classes, kiss, kisses, dish, dishes. Most nouns ending in o also form the plural by adding es to the singular as buffalo, buffaloes, mango, mangoes. A few nouns ending in o merely add s as dynamo, dynamos, canto, cantos. Nouns ending in y preceded by a consonant from their plural by changing y into I and adding es as baby, babies, lady, ladies, etc. The following nouns ending in for, fee, forum form their plural by changing for f or fe into v and adding es as thief, thieves, wife, wives. The noun dwarf, hoof, scarf, and wharf take either s or ves in the plural. Dwarfs, dwarves, or hoofs, hooves. Other words ending in f or fe add s as chief, chief, chef, chief, chiefs, safe, saves, cliff, cliffs, etc. A few nouns from their plural by changing in the inside vowel of the singular as man, men, woman, woman. There are few nouns that form their plural by adding en to the singular as ox, oxen, child, children. The plural of fish is fish or fishes. In current English, fish is the usual plural. Fishes can be used to refer to different kinds of fish. Some nouns have the singular and the plural alike as swine, sheep, deer, cod, trout, etc. Some nouns are used only in the plural. Names of the instrument which have two parts forming a kind of pair as bellows, scissors, tongs, pincers, spectacles. Spectacles. Names of certain articles of dress as trousers, drawers, breeches, jeans, tights, etc. Certain other nouns as annals, thanks, proceeds of sale, tidings, environs, nuptials, obsequies, assets, chattels, etc. Some nouns originally singular are now generally used in a plural as alms, riches, eaves, riches do many things. The following nouns look plural but are in fact singular. Names of subject mathematics, physics, electronics. The word news. Names of some common diseases, measles, mumps, rickets. Names of some games, billiards, draughts. Mathematics is his favorite study. No news is good news. Certain collective nouns, though singular in form, are always used as plural as poultry, cattle, vermin, people, gentry. The poultry are mine. A compound noun generally forms its plural by adding s to the principal word as commander in chief, commanders in chief, plural हो जाएगा. Coat of mail, coats of mail, etc. Many nouns taken from foreign languages keep their original plural form as from Latin iratum, errata, formula, formulae, or formulas. From Greek, axis, axis, parenthesis, parenthesis. Some nouns have two forms of the plural, each with the somewhat of different meaning. Brother, brothers, son of the same parent. Cloth, cloths, kinds of species of cloth. Some nouns have two meaning in the singular but only one in the plural. Light, radiance, singular or lights, plural. Lamps. People, nation, singular or peoples, plural. Some nouns have one meaning in singular, two in the plural. Color, hues, singular, colors, plural. Hues. Custom, habit, singular, customs, habits, plural. The noun number, premises, proposition, premises, care, exertion. Some nouns have different meanings in the singular and the plural. Air, atmosphere, airs, affected manners. Good, benefit, well-being, goods, merchandise. Letters, figures, and other symbols are made plural by adding an apostrophe and s, as there are more e's than a's in this page. Don't your eyes and cross your t's, and add two fives and four twos. It is usual to say the Miss Smiths, singular Miss Smith. Abstract nouns have no plural. There are uncountables: hope, charity, love, kindness. When such words do appear in the plural, they are used as countables and as provocations, instances or cases of provocation. Kindness, acts of kindness, names of substances are also uncountable and are not therefore used in the plural. Copper, iron, tin, wood. When such words are used in the plural, they become countables with changed meanings as coppers, copper, coins, irons, fetters, etc. The noun case. Examine these sentences. John threw a stone. The horse kicked the boy. In sentence 1, the noun John is the subject. It is the answer to the question who threw the stone. The group of words threw a stone is the predicate. The predicate contains the verb threw. What did John throw? A stone. A stone is the object which John threw. The noun stone is therefore called the object. In sentence 2, the noun horse is the subject. It is the answer to the question who kicked the boy. The noun boy is the object. It is the answer to the question whom did horse kick. When a noun or pronoun is used as the subject of the verb, it is said to be in the nominative case. When a noun or pronoun is used as the object of the verb, it is said to be objective or accusative case. A noun which comes after preposition is also said to be in the accusative case, as the book is on the desk. Compare. Rama gave a ball. Rama gave Harry a ball. The noun case. Examine the sentence. This is Rama's umbrella. Rama's umbrella. The umbrella belonging to Rama. The possessive case does not always denote possession. It is used to denote authorship, origin, kind, etc. Shakespeare's plays. The plays written by Shakespeare. Formation of the possessive case. When the noun is singular, the possessive case is formed by adding s to the noun, as the boy's book, the king's crown. When a noun or a title is consists of several words, the possessive sign is attached only to the last words, as the king of Bhutan's visit, the prime minister of Maruti's speech. When two nouns are in opposition, the possessive sign is put to the letter only, as that is Tagore, the poet's house. Also, when two nouns are closely connected, the possessive is put to the letter, as Kareem and Salim's bakery. Each of two or more connected nouns implying separate possession must take the possessive sign, as Raja Rao's and R.K. Narayan's novel. Use of the possessive case. The possessive case is now used chiefly with the names of living things, as the governor's bodyguard, the lion's mane. So we must say the leg of the table, not the table's leg. The cover of the book, not the book's cover. But the possessive is used with the names of personified objects, as India's hero, nature's laws. The possessive is also used with the nouns denoting time, space, or weight. As a day's march, a week's holiday, in a year's time, a stone's throw, a foot's length. The following phrases are also in common use at his fingers' ends. For mercy's sake, the possessive or proper noun, a name or of a noun denoting a trade, profession, or relationship, may be used to denote building or place of business, church, house, school. When you are in doubt whether to use noun in the possessive case or with the preposition of, remember that as general rule the possessive case is used to denote possession of ownership. Thus it is better to say that defeat of the enemy than the enemy's defeat, even though no doubt as to the meaning would arise. Nouns in a position. Read the following sentences. Rama, our captain, made 50 runs. We see that Rama and our captain are one and the same person. The noun captain follows the noun Rama simply to explain which Rama is referred to. When one noun follows another to describe it, the noun which follows is said to be in opposition to the noun which comes before it. The adjectives. Sita is a clever girl. Girl of what kind? I don't like that boy. Which boy? He gave me 5 mangoes. How many mangoes? A word used with the noun describe or point out the person, animal, place, or thing which the noun names, or to tell the number or quantity is called an adjective. In kinds of adjective. Adjectives may be divided into the following classes. Adjectives of quality. Descriptive adjectives show the kind or quality of a person or thing. Kolkata is a large city. Adjective formed from proper nouns, e.g. French wines, Turkish tobacco, Indian tea, etc. are sometimes called proper adjectives. Adjective of quantity show how much of a thing is meant to, as I ate some rice. Adjectives of number or numeral adjectives show how many persons or things are meant, or in what order a person or thing stands, as the hand has 5 fingers. Adjectives of number or numeral adjectives are of 3 kinds. Definite numeral adjectives which denote an exact number, as 1, 2, 3. These are called cardinals. First, second, and third, these are called ordinals. A cardinal denotes how many, and the ordinal denotes order of things in a series. It will be seen that the ordinals really do work of demonstrative adjectives. Indefinite numeral adjectives which do not denote an exact number, as all, no, many, few, some, any, certain, several, sundry. Distributive numeral adjectives which refer to each one of a number, as each boy must take his turn. India expects every man to his duty. The same adjective may be classed as of quantity of number according to its use. I ate some rice. Some boys are clever. He has lost all his wealth. All men must die. Demonstrative adjective point out which a person or thing is meant, as the boy is stronger than Harry. The boy is industrious. What, which, and whose, when they are used with noun to ask questions, are called interrogative, as what manner of man is he? Which way shall we go? Formation of adjectives. Many adjectives are formed from nouns: boy, boyish, dirt, dirty. Some adjectives are formed from verbs: tired, tireless, talk, talkative. Some adjectives are formed from another adjective: tragic, tragical, whole, wholesome. अच्छा जी, next है comparison of adjective. Read the sentences. Rama's mango is sweet. Harry's mango is sweeter than Rama's. Govin's mango is sweeter of all. Degree of comparative. The adjective sweet is said to be in the positive degree. The adjective sweeter is said to be in the comparative degree. The adjective sweetest is said to be in the superlative degree. अच्छा जी, कंपैरिजन हो गया, और उसके बाद कंपैरिजन के बाद लेटर, लेटर, लेटेस्ट, लास्ट, ये भी सारे वो कंपैरिजन ऑफ एडजेक्टिव से चल रहे हैं. कंपैरिजन के बाद आ जाते हैं नेक्स्ट चैप्टर की तरफ. अगला चैप्टर क्या कहता है? ये सारी एक्सरसाइज दी हुई, इनको सॉल्व करने की ज़रूरत है. प्रैक्टिस, प्रैक्टिस में प्रैक्टिस. Adjectives used as a noun. Adjectives are often used as noun, as plural nouns denoting a class of persons, as the cautious persons are not always cowards. The rich people know not how the poor live. Poor people live. The wicked people flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous people are bold as a lion. A singular noun denoting some abstract quality as the futurity is known to us. Some adjectives actually become nouns and are hence used in both numbers. Those derived from proper noun as Australia, Canadians, Italians, etc. अच्छा जी नेक्स्ट है जी proposition of adjectives. A single adjective and attributively is generally placed immediately before the noun, as King Francis was a hearty king and loved a royal sport. In poetry, however, the adjective is frequently placed after the noun, as children, there was it yesterday. When several adjectives are attached to one noun, they are generally placed after it for emphasis, as there dwelt a miller hale and bold. The king, fearless and resolute, at once advanced. Franklin had a great genius, original, sagacious, and inventive. When some word or phrase is joined to an adjective to explain its meaning, the adjective is placed after its noun, as he was a man fertile in resources. Chapter 13. The correct use of some adjectives. Some, any, to express quantity or degree. Some is used normally in affirmative sentence, any in negative or interrogative sentence. Each and every are similar in meaning, but every is stronger than each. It means each without exception. Each is used in speaking of two or more things. Every is used only speaking of more than two. Each directs attention to the individual forming any group, every to the total group. Each is used only when the number in the group is limited and definite. Every, even the when the number is indefinite. Little, a little, the little. Note carefully the use of little, a little, the little. Little, not much, hardly any. Thus, an adjective little has a negative meaning, and there is little hope of discovery. A little, some though not much. A little has a positive meaning. The little means the little, not much, but all there is. Few, a few, the few. Note carefully the use of a few, the few, not many, hardly any. Few has a negative meaning. A few, some. A few has a positive meaning and is opposed to none. The few means that he made very suggestive. Articles. The adjective as a or an and the verb are usually called articles. There are really demonstrative adjectives. There are two articles, a or an and the. A or an is called the indefinite article because it usually leaves indefinite the person or thing spoken of, as a doctor, that is any doctor. This is called the definite article because it normally points out some particular person or thing, as he saw the doctor, meaning some particular doctor. A or an, the doctor has the choice between a and an is determined by sound before a word beginning with a vowel sound. An is used as an s, an enemy, an ink spot, an orange, etc. Before a word beginning with the consonant sound, a is used as a boy, a reindeer, a woman, a yard, a horse. Some native speakers use a and before words beginning with h if the first syllable is not stressed. An hotel, more common, a hotel. Use of the definite article. The definite article the is used when we talk about a particular person or thing or on already referred to, that it is when it is clear from the context which one we mean, as the book you want is out of print. When a singular noun is meant to represent a whole class, as the cow is a useful animal. Before some proper names with these kinds of places names oceans and seas, the Pacific and the Black Sea, rivers, canals, deserts, groups of islands, mountain ranges, a very few names of countries. Before the names of certain books as the Vedas, the Puranas, the Iliad, the Ramayana, but we say Homer's Iliad, Valmiki's Ramayana. Before the names of things unique of their kind as the sun, the sky, the ocean, the sea, the earth. Before a proper noun when is qualified by an adjective or a defining adjective clause as the great Caesar, the immortal Shakespeare, with the superlative as the darkest cloud has a silver lining, with the ordinal and as before musical instrument, before an adjective when the noun is understood as the poor are always with us, before a noun with emphasis to give the force of superlative as the verb is word, the chief word in a sentence, as an adverb with comparatives as the more the merrier. Use of the indefinite article. The indefinite article is used in its original numerical sense of 1 as 12 inches make a foot. In the vague sense of a certain as a Kishore Kumar, a certain person named Kishore Kumar is suspected by the police. In the sense of any to single out an individual as the representative of a class as a pupil should be obey his teacher. A cow is useful animal. Omission of the article. The article is omitted before names of substance and abstract nouns. Uncountable nouns used in general sense as sugar is bad for your teeth. Before plural countable noun used in general sense as children like chocolates. Before most proper nouns except those referred to earlier, namely names of people, e.g. Gopal, Rahim. Before names of meals used in general sense as what time do you have lunch, dinner is ready. Before languages as we are studying English. Before school, college, church, bed, table, hospital, market, prison, when these places are visited or used for their primary purposes. As I learnt French at school, we go to church on Sunday. Before names of relation like father, mother, aunt, uncle, etc. Father has returned. Before predictive nouns denoting a unique position, a position that is normally held at one time by one person only in certain phrases consisting of transitive verb followed by its subject as in to catch fire, to take breath. In certain phrases consisting of a proposition followed by its object as at home, in hand, in debt, by day, by night, etc. अच्छा जी आगे है compare the secretary and treasurer is absent. The secretary and the treasurer is absent. The first sentence clearly indicates that the post of secretary and treasurer is held by one person. The repetition of the article the in the second sentence indicates that the two posts are held by two different persons. When we may either say the third and fourth chapters in expressing a comparison if two nouns refers to the some person or thing, the article is used before the first noun only. As he is a better mechanic than clerk, he is a better poet than novelist. अभी के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी है, फिर नेक्स्ट ये जो 15 से आगे नेक्स्ट जो है ना वो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में करूँगी इंशाल्लाह. थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग. अल्लाह हाफिज़.